WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Welcome back, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The time is 8:34. If you're just joining us, you're listening to Ari, and with me is Crystal, and we are Activated Mornings this morning. This morning, joining us, we have Juanita Ashton, who is president of JCI, or JC's SVG, and Regina Bunbury, the national vice president of JCI West Indies. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to ladies in studio as guests. Well, let's get to it. So,
the funny thing is, Roleza would be so angry right now because usually she complains that when we have guests, it's usually men. There's a bunch of men in the room, and it's just now that it's predominantly women. Roleza is not in here.
I'm sorry, Roleza.
So, ladies, if you don't mind introducing yourself, tell us what exactly is JCI and what are your roles?
All right.
Good morning to my fellow Vincentians at home and those in the diaspora. Hearing the sound of my voice, wherever you are, I am Juanita Ashton, the president of JCI St. Vincent for 2024. And JCI St. Vincent is a youth leadership and development organization. We empower youth to realize their potential in the world, to make change and to be future leaders. We also instill within them a knack for doing their community service, as what happens in our community, it doesn't only affect us, but it ripples impact across the world. So we want to equip them with the tools, the trainings, the personality boost to go out there and seize all opportunities to make worldwide positive impact.
Okay, lovely. And Miss Bunbury?
Good morning, St. Vincent. I am Regina Bunbury, and I'm from Guyana. I am the vice president for JCI West Indies, and I'm assigned to JCI St. Vincent. And as the assigned officer, I'm on my official visit here in St. Vincent to help the JCI St. Vincent grow, develop, and, of course, bring awareness of JCI to St. Vincent. Well, JCI is a youth organization that is located in over 100 countries around the world. And in over 5,000 communities, we cater for young people between the ages of 18 to 40. So if you are between the ages of 18 to 40 and you're looking to join an organization that will help you to develop yourself, will help you to bring some networking, you want to do some community action, JCI is that organization for you, or you want to develop yourself individually or business-wise, entrepreneurship, JCI is that organization for you because we cover those areas of development, and it's very impactful. Personally, 10 years ago or 5 years ago, you could not have had me sitting here. Yes.
How come?
Because I was an introvert.
Okay.
And because of JCI, I'm able today to sit here and talk to you over the radio. And that JCI has helped me to develop myself personally. I was able to communicate better. I'm able to communicate better at work, function better at work. I'm able to impact others' life. When I joined JCI, I only joined because I wanted to give back. I was just looking for that organization to give back. And because they had that area of giving to the community, I said, okay, let me join the organization. But when I joined because of that, I was able to benefit from everything that they offer. So JCI is that organization that you will want to be a part of as a young person wanting to develop yourself, because we are the best leadership youth organization in the world.
When you said the age range there, that was one of the questions. I had to do a quick math. So for those folks who are under 40, do you include 40 or it's under 40?
We include 40.
All right. So 40 and under, 18 to 40, you have an opportunity to join JCI St. Vincent. Your membership, maybe we can do local and then broaden that a bit. What is it like?
Well, currently we have over 50 members of JCI St. Vincent, way more than that, because we have our honorary members or senators or alumni. We have our prospective members or those who would have initiated their journey to begin the joining of JCI but have not yet completed their community action project. We have over 40 of them. So it is wide throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
That's a lot of people to manage. And further afield, what is membership like?
All right. So for the West Indies, we have over 200 members because the West Indies have 8 countries or islands that are under the West Indies, and we're soon will be having another, which is St. Lucia will be reaffiliated. So we have over 200 members. It's over. I don't want to give it the wrong figure.
Right.
As it comes to JCI International, it's over thousands, over 5,000. So because we are around the world, we're in over 100 countries. There are more than one JCI in different countries. Some countries have 1, some countries have 2, some countries have more. So we're a lot. And we're great people. We make great impact in the communities.
Lovely. Is your first time here in St. Vincent?
Yes,
and the
it's my first
Grenadines?
time.
How is it so far?
It's beautiful. The people are very welcoming.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Lovely.
Right. Something that I'm curious about, since you mentioned the amount of countries involved in the JCI. How strong is the network in terms of resources?
It is awesome. Very, very awesome. In terms of networking, we have specific trainings geared to teach you how to network. We have different platforms, we have different forums, seminars, and different conferences where we're hosting a wide range of persons from various backgrounds, various densities, various demographics. Thousands of persons come together every year, where it's JCI America, there's JCI Asia, Pacific, Europe, JCI Africa, and the Middle East. So we have a very, very, very strong networking bond and a lot of resources pool as well, because we have persons from all over the world, different occupations. They pool their resources together. They generate it in different languages as well. So it's available in 4 different languages where you can learn to network, you can have the resources to network, and then you're given the conferences to actually meet and facilitate that network.
Okay. Anything you'd like to add, Miss Bunbury?
Yes, in the month of May, we'll be having our Conference of Americas, where all the countries under the Americas we'll be gathering in Panama this year for our conference, and that is a perfect venue or event for networking, where you get to meet different JCs from around the world. You get to know about people, you get to connect business-wise, individual-wise, etc. And also for the West Indies, we have our West Indies conference in October, and this year it will be held in the land of many waters, Guyana. Yes. So that is another opportunity for networking, where we come together. We have trainings, we have many other activities that brings us together, and that is an opportunity for us to network. The networking in JCI is very strong, very strong.
Okay. Now, how do you decide who you send to these trips?
Well, it's open to all members who have the time capacity and the affordability to attend. So it's not limited to any members. It's not selective either. So once you are able to go, you don't even have to be a member of JCI in order to attend as well.
Okay.
Really?
So you can be
Hey.
a part of our conference in May once you have the finances, or you can come to Guyana, which is closer. Yes.
So,
You can connect with our President Monica, and come to Guyana.
May when?
The Conference of America is May 8th to the 11th, and in Guyana, it is the 9th to the 12th of October.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right. Could you? Well, we know JCI is involved in a number of projects in and out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Could you inform us as to what some of the upcoming projects would be?
Currently, in this week and this said evening, we are launching our Earthly environmental awareness and advocacy campaigns. We're going to kickstart this evening with an environmental awareness seminar and competitions geared towards the youth, for them to acclimatize themselves to take their responsibility, because in the Caribbean, sometimes we think that we are too small to make a carbon footprint impact, but that is far from the truth, especially locally. So we want them to seize the opportunity to collect their resources, to do their research, to find out what impacts us environmentally, what can we do to seize the opportunity to better that. And we have them expressing that through art, through creativity, and through education materials as well, where they'll be able to have various speakers of top environmental class as well, briefing them on the do's and don'ts and what can you do as a young leader to make sure that your environment is safe while creating impact.
Okay, and this is what time?
This will be held at 3 p.m. We are going to look for an earlier start at 2:30 p.m. at the Peace Memorial Hall today.
Okay, so if you're listening right now, the Peace Memorial Hall at 2:30, 3 o'clock is the place to be to learn all things related to your environment, how you can benefit it, and what exactly is the carbon footprint of a small island, developing state like St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Some of the projects that you have planned for, I think I recently saw let me go back a little bit. Your tenure is how long?
Well, this year will be my third year in the organization.
Mhm.
My first year as president.
So the time span for the executive is just a year.
Yes, we have
Right.
1 year to lead.
1 year to lead.
Yes.
So you have to fit quite a bit in that year.
Yes, as much as you possibly can.
Okay. So what are the other projects that are on stream to happen this year?
Upcoming in May, which we would commemorate Child's Month and Mental Health Awareness Month, we have 2 empowerment programs that are geared toward boys and girls to equip them with the necessary safe spaces to express themselves and to also create an environment where they are able to help each other to develop and to be equipped to become future leaders in all sectors. Also in June, we have upcoming our health fair. We're looking to target the northern side of the island this year, as we would have been targeting Kingstown for quite a number of times. And last year would have been in Kingstown. So we have a comprehensive set of different tests that are going to be totally free to the public and totally available. You just come out and we would provide more details as to the venue, but it would be on the northern side of the island.
Okay. And back to you, Ms. Bunbury. What are some of the projects that you've been involved in during your tenure?
Okay, so I am as the vice president, I'm awards chairperson. Well, and I'm also the TOYP. That is a new project that we're adding to the West Indies. It's international. TOYP is 10 outstanding young people around the world. But this year, West Indies has launched its TOYP. We will be having our 10 outstanding young people within the West Indies. So our countries that are under the West Indies, they're responsible for submitting or putting forward their outstanding young person within their country or island. So that is a project that will be awarded. The award will be done at our national convention, which will be held in October. So that's a project that I'm assigned to and I'm working on, and I'm very excited about it. I encourage my NCs, the national counselors for the local countries, to submit so that we can know, because in the Caribbean, we have great people. We have outstanding young people, and it's time that we honor our young people. So West Indies is providing that opportunity for our young people to be honored and recognized.
Okay. So the young folks who are listening, how do they get involved with JCI?
Well, currently we have several executive members that are open to communication. We also have an email, which is jcistvincent@gmail.com. We also have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all at JCI St. Vincent. And we also have a website. It's currently under a facelift, but it is www.jcisvg.org. So you can reach out to any of our executive members, myself, Juanica Ashton, at 491-8664. We also have our secretariat number 432-0226, and you would contact our Secretary General. We also have our Vice President, Leisha Beach, our Vice President, Shaquille Lewis, our Treasurer, who is here with us today, Catherine Simmons, our immediate past President, Casey DeFreitas, and our Secretary General, we have Christopher Morgan, also our Executive Vice President, Oneid Cottle. So if you could get a hold of one of us, you visit our email to state that you'd like to become a member, or when our website is back up, we have application forms electronically so that we minimize the paper trail as well.
What is the process like once you start filling out that application form and you submit it? What is the process like?
When you fill out the application form and you submit it, you will be scheduled for an interview so we could get to know more about you. What is your passion? What do you intend to do within JCI? What can JCI do for you? What skills do you hold? As we are all about promoting the skill set of young persons, not only to develop, but to have them develop others using the skill set that they may have. From there, you would be placed in a cohort of prospective members or other persons who are wanting to join, and then you would be tasked with initiating a community service impact project. Thenceforth, you have to attend 3 of our general meetings. Our general meetings are held once a month on every third Wednesday of the month. And from there, you become a JCI member, and you would have to pay dues of $20 per month. That's how we regenerate and make sure our organization is sustainable to cut our costs.
Okay.
All right. So, is there anything that you guys would like to leave with the listeners before we conclude today's interview?
I'll give way to National Vice President.
All right. So, for the persons that are listening, or if you know anyone that is between the ages of 18 to 40, I would encourage you to bring awareness to them about JCI St. Vincent. Join the organization. It is the organization that you would want to be a part of. It is very beneficial. You may join for one reason or the other, but like I mentioned, when I joined because I wanted to give back to my community, but I was able to benefit from all the areas of development. So it is the organization that you would want to be a part of. You will not regret it. It's very beneficial, and I implore you to join the organization. The information was given. Check them out on the necessary social media platform and connect, and that connection will make connections for you beyond your imagination.
One last question, hopefully. Sometimes when you speak in questions pop up. The benefits of having that sort of recruitment process, what are they? Anyone?
In terms of recruiting members?
Recruiting members. So you say you have to apply, then there's an interview, and then you have to attend 3 meetings at least, and you have to initiate a community project. Right. So what are the benefits of having that in place?
Well, what happens is that we are able to find exactly what young persons are looking for within our organization. So we're able to narrow down acutely, okay, what is their skill set geared towards? Is it international development, individual development, leadership development, business and entrepreneurship development, language and linguistics training? What exactly are you looking for? So we'd be able to provide what exactly you need and be able to find out what exactly can you provide to help others like yourselves and beyond our borders as well. And then you'd also be able to indulge in community action. So you'd be able to network and community-wise, you would be able to serve well. As part of our creed says, service to humanity is the best work of life. And what better way to do that in part of being a team, a big team? And I always like to say, there's no I in team, but there's an M and an E. However, that M and E can be inverted to become a we. So you being a part of a process that acutely provides for you, you become a part of that we and impact our country nationally, regionally, internationally. And what better way to do that than with a group of persons who you share common ground and a common idea with right here in the backyard of your own home.
Yeah, I like how you say we, because we're at WEFM. No, just throw that in there.
I hope before the end of the year, I see both of you as members of JCI St. Vincent.
Let me see. We got
45
time.
years old, you know.
Oh,
Which water are you drinking?
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
The only time. Oh, but it's been a pleasure having you ladies in studio talking about JCI St. Vincent. I want to wish you all the very best and looking forward to the projects that are coming on stream. I have another question that just popped in. You said you've been there 3 years. This is your 3rd year.
Yes.
What has been the most exciting thing for you about JCI?
The most exciting thing out of all the things that I would have experienced is just to look on persons' faces when we are able to reach them. Just to look and to see persons smile, or not even the smile, but the body language of persons that we are able to help gives me great joy. Not seeing different sites across the world, not being able to financially equip myself, but just to see my impact on others makes me feel so good that a tiny me can impact a great we.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Tiny me can impact a great we. And yourself, Miss Bunbury.
All right, for me, like I mentioned, I love giving back. So it brings me joy when I'm afforded the opportunity to help someone else within my community or regionally. It gives me great joy. And also, it's a great feeling to know that I am able to develop myself while I am able to fulfill my purpose in life.
All right, lovely. Any final thoughts, Harry?
Actually, none.
You
It
took
was quite an informative interview this morning. I'm sure the listeners and myself took a lot from it and would be definitely interested in reaching out and joining.
I'm glad to hear that.
yeah.
Look
His
at us,
age just significantly just wiped off, you know? Like, whoosh. Yeah.
Age forgiveness, you call that.
Oh, really? Well, it's 2024. Anything is possible.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. But it's been a pleasure having you join us this morning, ladies. I do hope you have an amazing day.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Very much.
SVG.
Hope you do too.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines.